The next thing I want to demonstrate is the same movie but in a different capture mode. So I will change the capture mode to the automation mode. So I just make that visible. And I do that under the loudness option. I roll that to automation mode. The reason why I do that is that now it's not erasing the data, but keeping the data in the memory. So that means that I can alter data on the fly. The first thing I will be doing will always be press the reset, and you'll be prompt yes, no, and I want to clear the memory. So I have a fresh memory and I'm ready to go. This time it looks quite different from the previous run. Same thing happened, 5 seconds and we will start to capture. But now you can see with very high resolution, I can even expand the resolution, the dynamics of the audio. So you can see the audio with 100 milliseconds of resolution, and it will stop automatically when after 30 seconds. The capture will continue, but it's not recorded anymore. So I will stop my player here. So once I stop the time code, I can leave it there because the data is inserted based on the time code, and no values before or after the start and stop time will be inserted into the now I can take my mouse, or I can use my finger, so I can roll the window, I can inspect my recording. I can also move down to this so I can compress or expand if I want to have a higher resolution. So take for instance that I want to play it again and I want to change the gain, so you can see dynamically what is happening. So if I change the level around in this section, you can immediately see the impact on the total loudness. After 30 seconds we are still hitting the minus 81.5, but I can change in the middle and I can see the impact for the total duration. Let's try it. I roll the whole thing from the beginning again. I release the cursor, and now here I will change the gain when it's going down. So now I'm changing the gain. You can see it's going up, and you can immediately see the impact on the total loudness. And I turn it down to the gain I had before, right? So the total score of my loudness is now 80. It is a little computer exercise, this one. And I stop it again. Okay, now I have changed. In the middle. And of course I get a higher loudness score. I have turned the volume back down and I can do the whole thing again. I will end up with a minus 81.5. So efficiently what I've done, I have played these the part at one level, then I changed the level in one small fraction of the 25 seconds, and to inspect the impact, and then I'm changing the level back and do the same again, and then I want to hit the same target value as the original target value. So I will go back and play it again. So this is the same captured data and it's not changing anything. You can see the LQM value is not changing anything. But now once we hit that point where I change, you can see now it's starting to change. And I can see I'm undoing the changes I did just as, and we will end up to the 85. So of course with a very small piece of audio, it's limited the impact. But if you're working with something with a much longer duration, several minutes, or this will capture 1 hour continuously. And if you're running the option with multi-channel loudness, it will actually capture on 4 loudness set simultaneously. So you can adjust the impact on for both a surround sound and stereo mix down or mono mix down or different languages at the same time. Now I'm adding a little gain, and I want to do the same thing again. I'm adding 2 dB of gain, and I'm playing the same thing again. So that's the one we're playing. And you can see the peak is going higher. True peak is higher. This bar is showing the same readout as the calculated, the numeric readout here. And this time the system will stop capture once I hit the time code. So I don't need to do anything particularly, so I can simply rewind and do the same thing again. So without changing anything, I can just do it again.